Alright, I figured since I have the CED player out and all my discs and stuff that maybe you'd just like to take a quick spin through my collection, which is not a big one at all, so this will not take long. You saw this one already in the intro, The Beatles, Let It Be, which is the most expensive CED I own at about $10. I picked this up on eBay several years ago, and I was the only bidder. I think I just kind of lucked out there. So, moving on, and for those that are new to the format, if it's a blue caddy as opposed to white, it just means it's in stereo. That's all it is. I can't play this one. I didn't find this out till after I bought it, but the corner's so screwed up I can't fit it in the CED player, so this one's kind of a no-go. Altered States from 1980. And Linda Ronstadt, in concert from her Standards period, made 3 albums of the stuff in the 80s, and kind of bumpy albums, but they have their moments. This aired on HBO at the time. I think this was 84, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Chaplin, Modern Times. This one is not in good condition at all. This one skips a lot, and strangely enough, it doesn't make it any funnier. You saw this already, African Queen, which was not on DVD at the time that I bought this, and it was more just to have a copy of the movie. You saw this one already, Three Stooges, my sacrificial disc. Strangely enough, I never got around to watching this one, The Roaring Twenties. Given my penchant for silence and stuff, even though this is not a silent film, you think I would have at some point. Let's see. If you remember the original opening for Oddity Archive, you probably remember this. Big pile of crap in the middle of the floor, and this was one of those items, and I used to throw a folder down on top of it, and I'd open it up, and there'd be the subject of the day. Let's see here. This is one of my best discs, and this is kind of a test disc of mine. It's my go-to. The Searchers, John Wayne, from 1956. And not in quite so great condition as another John Wayne movie, Rio Lobo. And one of my favorite movies ever. And unfortunately, I shouldn't even say unfortunately, because the fact that it's still shrink-wrapped at all is kind of an achievement. But I already have this on DVD, so it's just more of a collector's piece. And this is one that's more of interest from a historical perspective, The Jazz Singer with Al Jolson. If you're into the history of film, definitely see it. But otherwise, it's kind of tedious, kind of clunky, very early sound, only partially sound, and very melodramatic. So, last one. This is a rather obscure Peter Bogdanovich movie called They All Laughed. And the actress, the one in the hat and the vest, I believe, is the one. She was Bogdanovich's girlfriend at the time, or wife or something. And she got killed, I believe, sometime between the making of this and it coming out. And it's a decent enough movie. Audrey Hepburn and John Ritter. It's kind of hard to go too wrong with that. But there you go.